Welcome, everyone, to beautiful Annapolis, Maryland, and on the picturesque Naval Academy. These folks have come together in support of the midshipmen today. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the second-ranked team, the Navy Midshipmen. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Commodores will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
They'll run the option. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, midshipmen. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Curtis, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun, airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. They call the draw play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Commodores. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets some space around the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards, made that happen with good effort.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. It's a keeper. Quarterback running to the left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. And the sophomore making an impact play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Commodores will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Comes back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Will they score here? Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers, and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Second down and goal. They'll try the option play here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
So, Chris, they try to throw it on 1st and goal. Now they try to run it in and get pounded at the line of scrimmage. What will they go with here on 3rd down to try to get it into the end zone?
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? That's a design quarterback keeper. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, midshipman. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Pitches to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. And the Commodores will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance, and moved to a touchdown. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Weaver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Navy. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. The guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now.
At the 47. And that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw, bringing pressure. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
Vanderbilt, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Looks like Navy will have the 1st down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Breaks loose at the 45. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it at the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You first open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the puck will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Navy offense comes back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. And the fair catch signal for and take it. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, people start to wonder, should I go for this?
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. quarterback gets the carry. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a good call on the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the left side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Vanderbilt offense will take over 1st and 10.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Commodores will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Let's it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Barrett. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Running with purpose. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Commodores. Made the defense look slow that time. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A fumble return for 6. And now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the Navy offense goes back out onto the field. Here's the option play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Oh, a reverse. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll run the option. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Commodores. And they go in front here in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
35, Navy 28.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They're going to run the option. Got the first down, now looking for more. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Vandy 35, Navy 28.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Look at a throw on third and goal. He's moving out of the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets him go.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks this one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And off on a single back formation. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Getting set. Here's second down. Oh, here comes the reverse. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And the runner takes off to his right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. On the run, it's Alexander. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Third down coming.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He missed it. Field goal, no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Throws a stiff arm. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hits the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. Touchdown, midshipman, to take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense operating from the pistol. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt. One of the biggest moments of this game so far. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And with 3 seconds to go, this field goal would send us to overtime. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And with 3 seconds to go, this field goal would send us to overtime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
With the score all time.
Commodores have 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the single back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And the Commodores are in the red zone. They're going to run it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. It's an option look. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Picks up 9. Brings up second down.
Now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackle, but first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Can he make it to the marker? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back did just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Tried to punch it in himself. Can't get past the defense there.
No, I don't blame him. Go with a quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Goal line formation for the defense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. They'll try to run it with the option. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it.